Bill Gates' story is one we can all relate to. Humble beginnings that soon turned into one of the greatest companies to hit the tech scene. What is that company? Microsoft. And today we'll be taking a look at their HQ and truly see just how far Gates has come in all these years. Tech companies are known for their unique and oftentimes large workplaces. In fact, to an outsider's perspective, these collections of buildings sort of resemble a small city, and in a way, they're correct. Microsoft is no different. Their massive headquarters is enough to put all other office spaces to shame. Why? Stay tuned to find out. You're sure to find a Microsoft office all around the world, seeing as they have over 600 locations, but there is just one headquarters. And those headquarters are in Redmond, Washington, just a quick drive outside of Seattle. Microsoft has been at this location for decades, dating all the way back to 1986. Before the Redmond campus was Microsoft, it was actually being used as a chicken farm. Seeing as it is so large, Microsoft supplies their employees with shuttle services to help them get to and from buildings in the area. Imagine having to take a bus just to go from one meeting to another. That's how massive these headquarters are. Not to mention that the employees don't have to memorize names of these many buildings. No, they have to memorize numbers. That's right, instead of names, each building is given a unique number to separate it from the rest. Makes sense for a tech company, right? At just this Redmond location, there are over 47,000 Microsoft employees. There are over 130,000 worldwide. So this campus makes up a huge percentage of the overall employee population Microsoft has. In fact, the Redmond location has so many employees that it would be the 27th largest city in the state of Washington if it wasn't just a workplace. So what exactly is so special about this giant campus? What makes Microsoft headquarters stick out from the rest? Keep watching to find out. As you know, this campus is gigantic. It spans over 500 acres and has 125 buildings to check out. So what can you expect to see when you visit? Were you thinking of tree houses? No, but you'd be wrong, because Microsoft actually has tree houses available to their employees. These tree houses are not only cool looking, but entirely functional as well. They come with Wi-Fi, so you won't have to worry about missing a Zoom call while relaxing in nature. There's also meeting spaces for employees to utilize if they need somewhere to focus. But you may be asking, why tree houses? Seems a bit random. Well, not really. Microsoft has discovered that nature immersion will oftentimes help with one's creativity. Considering Washington's beautiful natural environment, why not use that to your advantage and help create a space that will not only help with productivity, but allow your employees to get some fresh air? But that's not the coolest thing you can find at the Microsoft HQ. Have you ever been stuck late at work, frustrated that you won't have time to complete your nightly errands once you get home? The people at Microsoft Redmond location don't have this problem, because there is a mall that takes up over 150 square feet right outside their workplace. It's called The Commons and is there to make life a bit more convenient for the busy Microsoft workers. What's in The Commons? Well, just about everything you could possibly need. There's a credit union, a phone store, things that are helpful in case of an emergency. But there's some stores that you may not have expected, like a hair salon. That's right, you can get your hair cut on your lunch break. How convenient is that? Or an auto body shop. You can drop your car off to get it fixed in the morning before work, then pick it up before you go home, saving you so much time. It's details like these that show how much care Microsoft has for their employees and how they want to make every aspect of their life at Redmond easier. They even have a multitude of food places to pick from in the Commons. You can hit up one of several coffee shops, gastropubs, or even get a pizza that is made on demand right in front of you. There's so much to pick from that this Microsoft campus truly is like its own little town. And like any town, it's never all work and no play. There's plenty of spaces to relax and unwind around the Redmond campus. But before we tell you of them, be sure to let us know in the comments section below what your favorite part of this Microsoft campus is so far. Employees of Microsoft get plenty of benefits, some of which are the opportunity to relax after work on the Redmond campus. If you're an athlete, you're in luck because Microsoft provides a variety of fields and courts for you to play on, such as soccer, volleyball, basketball, softball, or if you're looking for a game that's a little less intense, you can relax with some bocce ball. There is truly something for everyone here. It's clear that the physical health of their employees is something that Microsoft values. That's why, in addition to sports they can play, employees may also make use of the many walking and running trails throughout the campus. These trails range from 2 to 5 miles, depending on the type of workout you're looking for. It's perfect for those early morning joggers who can just get a workout in and head to the office without ever having to leave the campus. If you're more into organized sports, Microsoft also has you covered. They offer 2 corporate soccer teams, one that is for men and one that is co-ed. It's actually the company's favorite sport, and many come out to support their fellow co-workers as they take on rival teams. Just another way the community is built at Microsoft. Even if you're not an employee, there's still so much you can experience at the Microsoft headquarters. For example, you'll probably want to take a trip to their very own visitor center, also known as Building 92. You can find a museum inside that shows you the vast history of the company, all the way from their small beginnings to how they became the massive tech giant we know them to be today. This is a must visit for anyone interested in the tech field and wants to take a first-hand look at Gates' success. If history isn't your cup of tea, no worries. The Visitor Center also has a multitude of Microsoft software for you to play with. Don't forget to swing by the gift shop when you're done and take a souvenir to remember your trip to this amazing headquarters. And as you exit, make sure to stop by Building 16 and check out the plaques in the ground they have installed to commemorate the minds behind Microsoft of the past. It's amazing to think that a company would pay remembrance to their employees years and years after their work is done. Did you know that Bill Gates, the CEO and founder, actually met his wife Melinda here? That's right, they were working overtime in Building 8 when they first fell in love. No doubt that this campus must mean a lot to the Gates family, on a level that goes beyond professional. It goes without saying that Microsoft offers a lot of amenities and luxuries for their employees. But what about work? What does the average workday at the company look like? Keep watching to find out. Before we share what work is like at the Microsoft HQ, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming content. If you think the Microsoft headquarters is amazing, make sure to check out the tours on the Meta headquarters, Amazon, Apple Park, and the Googleplex, because they might just have Bill Gates beat. Comment down below which headquarters is your favorite and give the video a like. As you know, Microsoft is, at the end of the day, a tech company, so you'll be sure to find a lot of tech research happening here in Redmond. One might be able to find a team of researchers working tirelessly on new projects in Building 87, which has strict security protocols to minimize the risk of potential new projects leaking to the public. What we do know about Building 87 is that there are some unique projects happening there. For example, they have an anechoic chamber in that building that suppresses all sound in the human. Why and for what purpose? Only the research team at Microsoft will be able to answer that for you. Microsoft also promotes innovation amongst the staff, encouraging them to think outside the box and come up with new ideas. That is why there is a Gates garage right here on campus. As the famous story goes, Microsoft was founded inside Bill Gates' parents' garage. As a nod to the company's beginnings, they built their own garage on campus where employees will meet and brainstorm together on new products, software, etc. There's everything you need to create something new in there, like 3D printers, laser cutters, and even soldering gear. This is truly a place where brilliant ideas are born. As you can clearly see, Microsoft cares immensely about their employees and fosters the type of environment where they're not only producing their best work, but feel free to grow and explore. That's why Microsoft employees are allowed to choose where they work from. This campus is so huge and sprawling that there's so many workspaces available to them. If you're more extroverted, perhaps one of the many collaborative spaces is where you will thrive. Or if you need some quiet and alone time, there are plenty of solo workstations that allow you to focus on your work without the input of anyone else. You can always switch it up and get a taste of both work settings. Whatever works for you and helps you achieve top results is all that Microsoft cares about. All in all, the Microsoft Redmond campus seems like a dream come true for most employees, and the amount of things to do and see just on their campus alone blows many other workspaces out of the water. So much so that their headquarters recently went viral when the public got to see what a day in the life of Microsoft employee was really like. A 21-year-old intern named Tate recently uploaded a TikTok where he showed his followers what he does every day while working for Microsoft. In this video, he showed off the many food and drink options that are available to the workers. In the TikTok, we get to see the coffee and beverage station where cases and cases of refrigerated sodas that they can pick from for free. The audience also saw the several food options available and how simple it was to order. The employees are given an iPad where they can place their order and check out what's on the menu for that day. And the food looked much better than anything you'd find in a regular cafeteria. The comments on this video were from TikTok users who expressed the awe at this workplace's food and drink options. One even went as far as saying that Tate was living the dream. So trust us, it's not only this channel who's impressed by Microsoft's campus. They have fans all over the world. And that's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed and learned something new about Microsoft and their headquarters. Would you want to work for Microsoft? Let us know down below. As always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.